Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Bobi, aka Paginator, and I'm here today with a box that I ordered so long ago that I forgot about it. So we have the Cauldron Crate Magical Chest. It came all in plastic with an additional envelope, which I'll show you here in a minute. This came from the UK, and I ordered this in May. And it's been such a long time that I don't remember whether it was like a pre-order that was supposed to ship out at this time, or whether like the just COVID delay garbageness of everything is made it come so late. But here we are in October with a magical Harry Potter-ish box to open. Alright, so we'll start with the envelope that was on the top, or I guess it's a folder or whatever. It says Morphin Gaunt. Now this cannot be a good sign because not only is it property of Ministry of Magic, confidential file, but that name Gaunt, no, this is going to be something dark. Well, first thing we have is an art print. I'm guessing that this is Tom Riddle, or maybe Tom Riddle's father, where the Gaunt comes in. Maybe his father, I don't know. Okay, this is going to tell us. We've got a little Hangleton Gazette paper, Murder at Riddle House, by Edward Locke. So there are annotations in green ink, and so underneath murder, we have a note used to create Horcrux 2, which would be the ring. Authorities were called to the Riddle House early Wednesday morning to be met with a tragic scene. The lifeless bodies of Thomas and Mary Riddle in their opulent drawing room, along with their only son Tom. Several concerned villagers had early reported the Riddle family maid distressed and running along the high street, claiming that she had discovered the bodies of her employers with their faces frozen in fear. And the annotation reminds us of killing curse. Of course, we know that. There were no signs of forced entry into the property, leading investigators to bring their only other person known to have access to the house, the family gardener, Frank Bryce, in for questioning. Early reports from the police coroner suggest that the Riddles may have been poisoned due to lack of external wounds, leaving us to wonder what exactly was going on at that manor and what drove quiet, unassuming gardener to murder. Oh, it just makes me so mad. So Bryce continues to protest his innocence, and there's a little note that says Tom ? So is this Tom, like, did he get his hands on Polyjuice potion and disguise himself as Bryce? Claiming that he saw a dark-haired boy climbing the hill toward the house that night from his cottage on the edge of the Riddle property grounds. Bryce also claims to have seen a bright green flash of light, killing curse, from the drawing room window. Is there truth to these words, or is it merely the desperate lies of a guilty man? So the young man in the art print is also circled here in green, and it says amazing likeness, father, ? There's something up here by the date of 1943 that says Tom is 16, maybe? The numbers are hard to read, and they're so tiny there's no way my camera will zoom in on it. Okay, so I'm wondering whose annotations are these. Are these Dumbledore's when he's, like, investigating Tom's history? Weird. Okay, there's one more document within this folder. Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Oh my gosh! I just about had a heart attack. I saw my name on this print. You guys, my name is on this print. I am a senior officer of the Ministry of Magic, Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Look, I don't know if you can even see that because my camera's garbage, but look, I'm right there on the report. It startled me. Ah! That's so cool. Okay. What did I write? So there's a little statement of confidentiality, so I can talk about this at work with my other Department of Magical Law Enforcement people, but maybe shouldn't share it with the world. So we're going to assume all of you work with me in the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Morphin Gaunt is a person of interest of the Gaunt Shack, Little Hangleton, Great Britain. There's an annotation here again in green, possible location of ring, possibly. Proposed crimes of Morphin Gaunt: performing magic in front of a non-magical member of society, assault of a non-magical member of society, performing a dark charm on a non-magical member of society, breach of International Statute of Secrecy, 1689. Warrant issued by Robert Ogden, head of Magical Law Enforcement Squad. It's my boss. Report recommended by me, senior officer of the Magical Law Enforcement Squad. Oh, there's a note about Robert Ogden. It says, find out what he knows. Appointment next week. Who is making these annotations? The only name that's coming to my head is Dumbledore, because who else? The report, this is what I wrote. Robert Ogden, head of the Magical Law Enforcement Squad, arrived at the Gaunt Shack yesterday evening. Efforts were made to inform Mr. Gaunt of his upcoming hearing, to which Mr. Ogden was repeatedly threatened and assaulted. Mr. Gaunt chased Mr. Ogden off the property after collecting reinforcements from the department. Mr. Ogden returned and successfully apprehended Mr. Gaunt and his father, Mr. Marvolo Gaunt, who was resisting his son's arrest. The hearing with the Wizengamot is scheduled to proceed at 9 a.m. sharp on September the 16th, 1925. Concerns have also been raised about the treatment of Miss Merope Gaunt, Tom's mother, who resides at the property alongside her brother and father. Signed by Senior Officer, me. Yikes. That means that I was working for the Department of Magical Law Enforcement in the 1920s. That's so cool. I love that. That's really fun. And like to personalize it to the people who bought the box, that's really, really fun. And then we have this case folder. Maybe I'll take this to school and see if I can like play a trick on my kiddos or something. Anyway, they'll get a good laugh out of it. So now we're ready for the box. Cauldron Crate Magical Chest, unbox the magic. I'm ready to unbox it. We have blue tissue paper because I am a Ravenclaw. You were able to choose your house. First thing I see is this bright yellow package tied with string. Bright yellow package is tied up with string. What is inside? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, hang on. I've got it there. It's an item tied to a piece of cardboard with a twisty tie, so I'm going to undo the twisty tie and then I'll show you what it is. Okay, you ready? We have a feather pen with the fountain nib for ink. Oh, I'm building up quite a collection of these kind of pens. This is so pretty. Ooh. It does come with this little plastic thing to put on the end to protect the nib, which is very much appreciated. I see what looks like a t-shirt. We're gonna pop this out. I've got a lovely gray. What does it say here? Oh, it's my office, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. And on the back we can see this here, which is perfect for the DLME, or Department of Magical Law Enforcement, to advertise. It says, attention, Grindelwald and acolytes on the move. Have you seen something? Inform your local DMLE. Kind of like that old, if you see something, say something. There are a lot of items in here, you guys, so we've got quite a few more things to open, and we have a box in a box. And what's inside of you? Something in bubble wrap. Of course, we had to have a mug because, you know, that's kind of just standard subscription box fare at this point. It is black on the inside. And here we have Senor Dumbledore. And then we've got, oh, it says The Ring 1943. So this is the scene that the investigation report I wrote was about. And then we have this old man in the chair. So this is really reinforcing my thought that Dumbledore is the one investigating and making those green annotations in the files. Otherwise, why would he be pictured in this scene, because he really did a deep dive on Tom Riddle and his family and trying to learn everything he could in order to take down Voldemort.
Hey guys, it's Editing Bobby, and I realized that something went wrong with one of the video files, so I'm here in my living room, and I'm going to show you two of the items from this box that unfortunately got cut out due to something going wrong. So we had this item in a box and then in styrofoam, and it is a beautiful replica of the Pensieve, which goes perfectly with the theme for the box because it's all about Dumbledore investigating Tom Riddle and his background in the Gaunt family. So you can put memories in here and do some more investigating to figure out how to take down the Dark Lord. And then just before the file started to have issues, I was pulling out this orange bag, and when the clip picks up, I'm going to show you what's inside it.
Recap, we have 4 little extra pen nibs, and they are all different widths, which is very important if you're going to be doing calligraphy and taking it seriously. You need to have different widths of pens for different purposes. And then we have this bottle of ink. It just simply says ink on it. This will be very useful for writing my Department of Magical Law Enforcement reports. Alright, what is this tissue wrapped item here? Oh, we have a very shiny gold box with roses and leaves on the pattern, and let's see what's inside when we open it. Velvet. Okay, so we've got velvet and then a velvet pouch here. I think I might know what this is, but we're going to open it up first and see. It's the ring! It's the Horcrux ring! Oh my gosh, this is Marvolo Gaunt's ring, you guys. And apologies for the crappy camera that doesn't focus up close. One of these days I'm going to get a better camera, but of course that means I got to buy less subscription boxes. Alright, so we'll do this. Ring in the box. Oh, are you going to work for me? Be nice. I'm trying to show you that the ring, like, itself, it looks very snake-like. And we've got, like, the snake heads up here by the jewel, but you can kind of see it there, but again, poopy camera. Alright, we've got a sticker also of the ring. This is a slightly different design. It doesn't have the snaky bits here, but then you can see the Deathly Hallows is inscribed on the stone in the ring, which is cool. Okay, continuing on with the theme of this box, a single earring came hooked onto this backer card. So we've got the ring here, we've got a dagger and some black and silver stones, and then Gaunt's ring there. Is that meant to be an earring? I can't imagine what else it would be. There's probably a contents card in here that's gonna tell me, but what? This is confusing. Okay, I picked up something that's really heavy and it's got pin backs. I swear I have not looked to see what the pin is. I just see 2 pin backs and it's heavy. So let's look together. What is it? Ooh, what are you? Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. This is it. This is Tom Riddle's, well, Voldemort and his parents, supposedly Voldemort when he died as Tom Riddle, and his parents, this is their gravestone. And it's a pin, and it's massive and super heavy, but it's also gorgeous. Look at that.
I'm at a loss for words.
Okay, we've got to move on because there are more things in here, and just, yeah. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Okay, another thing I picked up without looking at the front, I've got a wooden thing on a string, so let's turn it and look together. Oh, Ravenclaw Common Room. Oh, yay. I love this so much. Ah, and they did the right colors. It's blue and coppery. Oh, yay. Oh, so many things Ravenclaw are blue and silver. So thank you, Cauldron Crate, for doing the right colors. We've got another box in a box and a sticker. Let's take a look at the sticker. Is this the Shrieking Shack, or maybe it's got a snake on it, so no, maybe it's the Gaunt family shack. What do they call it? I don't remember. The other night I watched Hamilton before I was going to bed, and I have this song, It Must Be Nice, It Must Be Nice, playing in my head. It can get a little bit annoying even though I love that musical so much. Random side note. Okay, so the last item is another box. It says stationery set, the Headmaster's Collection. What are we going to find in here? We open it up to see silver tissue paper. And what's going to be inside? Oh, I see phoenixes. Oh boy. Wow, we've got a notebook with many, many pages of the same design. The phoenix at the top. And it says, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Best Dumbledore quote. Is it the best one, though? I don't know. It's one of the best ones. Yay, that's so nice. Here we have some Moon Spectacles paper clips. Paper clips are always handy, although I'm not taking these ones to school because when I have fancy paper clips, the kids always snatch them up before they use the regular ones, and I want to be able to use these, so these are going to stay at home. We have a shiny silver glittery pen. Fun, fun, fun. Another thing that's going to stay at home. I'm not saying my kids would steal these, but they'd want to use them, and then they'd run the pen out of ink, and the paper clips they'd never see again. Like, it's just things that happen with kids. We have some envelopes, and just wait. Okay, so we have Aloha Mora, and then we have hands holding up the wands. Oh, that's so pretty. We have 2 of these envelopes. These are the kind of things that I'm never going to want to use. I'm just going to want to have around because they're so beautiful. We have something in a little cardboard roll. Inside the cardboard roll is bubble wrap. This is really pretty. Oh my goodness. This is the 1925 memory of Bob Ogden, the head of the Magical Law Enforcement. I don't know if my camera's going to let us see the label there. That's his memory. Oh. Alright, inside here we also have some more stickers. We have Expecto Patronum, Lemon Sherbet, Dumbledore's Chocolate Frog card, Time for Magic with a pocket watch, Leave Your Memories Here with a pensive, 12 Ways to Use Dragon Blood with a little potion vial, which Dumbledore was one of the discoverers of. We have the Elder Wand, we have Fox here, and then Dumbledore's army with the names on them. Hermione Granger, Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, George Weasley. Squint so that I can read. Wow, my eyes are really going, you guys. Seamus Finnegan, Luna Lovegood, Neville Longbottom, Ginny Weasley, Fred Weasley, Cho Chang, Padma Patil, Pavarti Patil. And some of these are too tiny, like, for me to figure out, but you guys know who Dumbledore's army is. If you don't, go read the books for crap's sake, or at least watch the movies. Like, yeah. And we have a single larger print of the stationery with the same quote about happiness can be found even in the darkest of times. Oh, actually, there's 2 of these. If only one remembers to turn on the light. So, you know what? I'm wondering, can I like get a little frame and hang one of these up in my classroom? That might be kind of fun. Hi again. I filmed the initial Cauldron crate unboxing and then went to the post office and my Accio box was there. And since it's also Harry Potter related, I thought, you know what? Let's include it in the same video. So here we go. Okay, so unless something's gone terribly wrong, this should be the Neville Longbottom themed box. And that will complete our pin collection, you can see over here. Almost an entire circle. If you haven't seen my other recent Accio boxes, they've been doing the golden trio and then the silver trio. And Neville is one of my favorite characters. Ron will always be number one for me, but Neville is so amazing. Just love him to pieces. So, here we go. Revelio. Well, that's failing. Alright, we finally got the tissue paper to work with us, and there we go. Let's see what we've got. This looks like something knitted. Is it? Oh, it is a beanie. In Wyoming, where I live, we get very cold winters, so this is much appreciated. In fact, I had a beanie on just yesterday. I was taking pictures at a football game, and it got quite cold. So I had my buffalo beanie on because that is the mascot of our team. And here we have an Accio exclusive beanie. I like this design a lot because it's like black and gray and white, which, you know, would go with many outfits, and it doesn't scream Harry Potter. It's just a lovely design. Okay, so it says it is inspired by Neville's cardigan. That makes sense. I can picture it in my mind. Okay, let's see what other Neville items we have. I did really good. I quickly found the beanie and like have already forgotten any glimpse of any picture that I may have glimpsed for a second. So, in the box, this is going to be a mug. I'm going to have to take this box to school and show it off as well. And the kids are going to love this. Caffeine is my remember-all. Caffeine gets me through the day. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker, but soda, I can seriously go through some soda in a day. I do some herbal tea from time to time, so I can definitely use it in this. And caffeine definitely does help me remember everything that I need to do because it keeps me moving. Okay, I think this is going to be our t-shirt. And I see something that looks like a plant, so this has got to be Herbology because it's Neville. Yep, Herbology Club. Oh, that's cute. There's little earmuffs. And let's take a look at the back. Oh, cool. So we've got a mandrake. Let's see what else we've got here. This is Wolf's Bane. Leaping toadstools. Gillyweed, which we know from book 4. Dittany, which comes in handy when Ron gets splinched. Stinksap cactus, also known as Mimbulus mimbletonia. That's mentioned quite a few times in this series. And of course, Mandrake plays an especially prominent role in book 2. I really enjoy the Accio shirts. They're really, really soft and comfy, so I'm very pleased. Originally, I was going to just do the Accio box for like a 6-month period, but I've grown to love their items so much, and especially their t-shirts and the art prints they do. I probably will keep going with it for a while. It probably won't hurt any of your feelings if I have more Harry Potter content to include, right? At least no one's complained so far. Alright, we have reached the pin, which will complete our collection. This is going to be Neville's Patronus. Let's take it out of the plastic and get a good look. Oh my Lanta. Look at how beautiful that is. Humanitas is his word, which is related to humanity, I believe, and that's a very Neville kind of a word. I'm going to read the description of this pin from the card. It says, "We're so excited to bring you the 6th and final piece in our exclusive stained glass pin series, featuring the protective animal spirits for each of the characters in the golden and silver trios. When collected as a set, they form a complete circular window motif along with our exclusive custom design frame, allowing you to display them beautifully as a unique piece of wall art. This pin is only available in our Neville box." We're going to take a moment to add this to the other ones and see what they look like all together. Boom, 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 boom. How slowly can I put this pin in? The tricky thing is that you have pin backs in close quarters, so I'm trying to get them to securely hold up this gorgeous pin because we don't want it to fall off. Alright, I think we've got it. Look at that! Ooh! I think I'll probably take this full Benner and show the kids. I haven't taken in any of my Accio boxes, but I've got some kids this year that really love Harry Potter, so definitely want to show off this beautiful pin collection. Okay, we've got another item in here, and it's fabric of some kind with words, something Norwegian. Oh, Clemenstein's Norwegian Dragon Dung Fertilizer, patented quick grow formula made in Kautokeino since 1933 maybe? Greenhouse 3, Professor Longbottom. So the date is covered up with this Greenhouse 3 stamp, and it is like I don't know if you'd use this for like a cozy for a planter or something. You could set something round in it because it does have a round bottom, or you could sew some straps onto it and have it as a little like carrying pouch or something. That's really cute, and it's a very Neville item. I just have to decide how I want to use it. And that's all the items in our Neville box. I was hoping there would be an art print because with the series, with the girls, they did beautiful art prints, and I grabbed the Ginny one just to show you an example. They're stunning. So I was hoping to have one of Neville, but I guess I should have expected not because the other boys didn't come with art prints. So that's all right. The fertilizer bag that we just looked at does say, the contents card does say it's a plant pot cover, which could look really cute. I don't have the ability to grow plants without murdering them, so I'm not going to be able to use it for that intended purpose, so I'm going to have to come up with something different on there. And it also, the contents card lets us know that the caffeine is my Rememberall is heat activated. It will change the color of the Rememberall on the mug when you pour a hot beverage in there. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this Accio unboxing, and to the end of now 2 Harry Potter unboxings in this video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.